Hey Libra, welcome to Tarot Predictions, guys. This is going to be a taroscope for you for the new moon in Sagittarius period of time, covering up 18 to 31st of December. So before we start, I want to remind you that if you do want a personal reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at the free iOS application Instant Go and you can purchase your reading from there. So with that being said, the first card marking up the topic for you for the for next couple of weeks, that is going to be wow. Okay, so that is going to be the Death card. There will be a major transformation and a major change in your life, not necessarily for the worse. Now, there is nothing specifically that I can tell you about this card apart from that there will be a change into your project, there will be a change into your job. So in other words, you may switch your job, guys. One project may drop off for the sake of another, or into your relationship there will be a certain changes as well, you know, and that is especially favorable for those who are going in a very difficult relationship, or in a very a relationship which is near to breaking, because that card kind of shows you an improvement, or rather favors the improvement. But the general meaning of this card, guys, is that whatever happens to you in the next couple of weeks, Libra, does not mean that your life ends. Okay, it does mean that life is simply changing and you have to go along with it. Now if there is something which is dying in your life, what I mean is dying, that this is a literal expression, literatural expression, excuse me. So that could be your job could be dying, a project of yours could be dying, or simply a state could be dying, you know, or kind of like it's coming to its end. Not dying, but coming to its end. The next one which comes on in your life, it's going to be much better than the one that it is walking away from you right now. So in other words, if something isn't happening in your job, guys, don't mourn for it, because another one much better will replace it. And into your relationship, if your relationship is going on very good until now, you may expect with this card there will be some arguments, there will be some turmoils in there which are going to change the relationship itself, not necessarily for the worse, as I said, but they are going to transform the relationship. So in general, what the card is pointing here, guys, is that you need an improvement and you cannot stay at one place. So you're either going to go into the next level of your relationship or into your career, or simply you're going to completely change that and you're going to completely shift that. Very favorable for those singles. This card shows that you will not be single anymore. Now the next card shows the negativity that you may experience, or kind of like the difficulties you're going to face. And we do have the Queen of Pentacles. Typical follow-up to the Death card. The Queen of Pentacles points that you will clinch way too tightly to the things that just wants to walk away from your life. Okay, so let's say that your relationship is breaking up. You're going to clinch up into it and trying to save it at all costs, which isn't worth it, really. Same goes into your relationship or into your career. So my point here, guys, is that whatever isn't working out for you, or kind of like whatever wants to walk away in your life, you need to let it go. For example, let's say that your partner into your relationship wants to go away. It's just they don't want to be with you anymore. Release them, be free from them, be free from that stagnation you are experiencing right now. Because even if you are capable to hold on into them, to keep them next to you, with them you will never be happy. Okay, or for if the relationship is going on very good right now, and you are kind of like it requires to go to the next level, you may experiencing fear to go to the next level, and so you clinch on too much to the position that you are right now into your relationship, not allowing it to move on forward. And the difficulty is to basically release that particular state you do have right now, either into your career or either into your relationship. So what I'm trying to say here, Libras, is that you need to go with the flow. Okay, whatever has to happen, it's gonna happen, and the longer you try to prolong it, the more painful the transformation will be. Because if you give yourself away completely right now to the transformation coming into your way, it's going to be less painful, it's going to be painless, if I can say that way. But if you try to clinch into it, to the things you do have right now, if you try to sustain them, they will go away regardless. It is just you will be left disappointed that despite of your efforts, you will not be able to kind of like have what you wanted to have, or like you think you wanted to have, because with that card it seems that you don't know what you want. And this is no personal expression. It's because you are unaware perhaps of what your capabilities truly are. Now the next card, it is showing up your intentions, so what you need to have as your intentions. And here we do have the six of swords. Your intentions needs to be to make a step toward the unknown, as a follow-up of the previous two cards. In a more practical level into your career, that card shows, guys, that you need to show that readiness to stand in between two opposing forces here and combine them, kind of like be the peacemaker there, uniting those fighting forces around the common goal. This card shows that you will be able to explain yourself very accurately to all these people, and as we are saying that some projects may just be doomed to failure, you will be able to convince people around you that there were nothing there that could be done in order to save those kind of projects, and as well every efforts given in that direction will be entirely futile. Into your relationship, this card rather to me speaks for more like a choice. There is something you can do, something brave, something let's say something that people around you doesn't expect in order to improve your relationship, but it requires you to put yourself into more insecure position. Let's say you need to make a long shot here, okay, and you will be scared to do so, but in reality with this card, guys, there is nothing for you to be afraid of. And those which are singles, that card points that despite of the disturbance there, because as you are single, the death card shows that you are rather already in peace with that particular state of being single. The disturbance that comes as the appearance of somebody will kind of jeopardize your security in a certain point, but you need to again place yourself into a little bit more uncomfortable state, Libras, so you can allow yourself to improve into a relationship status. Now the next card, it is the lesson you need to learn. And yeah, okay, so the Tower card points to that uncomfortability here, that nothing new comes. This is the lesson. Nothing new comes in your way if you are not ready to basically give up on already existing structures in your life. So it's kind of like a replacement, one thing for another. That's the lesson. You cannot have it all, guys. No one of us can have it all. Either you can have one project over another, or you can have your peace over your relationship, or you can have your relationship over your peace, or you can have one relationship over another. It's entirely up to you, but you cannot have it all. That's the lesson. And you need to give up on a certain things which you're feeling comfortable with in order to win another things which you will feel even more comfortable with. The only problem here is the recognition that you're going to give to these things that you're feeling more comfortable with, okay, because they will require for you to place yourself in a little bit more uncomfortable state before you actually earn them. Okay, so it's all comes to that, your readiness to place yourself into a more comfortable state, and also the determination to fight for what you truly believe that is gonna make you successful. And last but not least, we do have the energies which are going to support you, and we have a very favorable card as a follow-up to the rest to the previous 4 cards. This is going to be the Two of Pentacles, guys. Energies which are going to make you very, very adaptable. So in other words, there will be nothing thrown in your way which is going to surprise you, or there will be nothing thrown in your way which you cannot tackle with, and which you cannot actually fit in your already ongoing plan. So let's say that you do have a plan to take on that project, but there is some certain obstacles coming into your way to take on that project. You will be able to kind of like fit those obstacles into your already ongoing plan, and instead of being obstacles, you will be able to traverse them into something positive. So these energies which are coming on, and they are going to support you through these couple of periods of time, are going to make you very playful, very adaptable, and a very kind of like subtle to everything that is coming in your way, and you will be able to kind of like take on it and tackle it with extreme subtlety, as I said. And as well, you will be able to kind of like these energies, well, that is kind of a very exterior expression of the Two of Pentacles, but sometimes Two of Pentacles comes as a, especially as an energy card, comes as recognizing the ocean of opportunities you do have, and being capable to juggle with all the opportunities that you do have on your plate, and kind of like keeping them as an options available. So at a certain point in your life, you take advantage not just of one of them, but of every single one of them for your greater good. So that was the tarot reading for you, Libra, for the new moon in Sagittarius period of time, and I hope that reading helps you in a certain way. And again, if you do want a personal reading with me, you can purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net, written here in the description of the video, or you can follow me at the free iOS app Instant Go, and you can purchase a reading from there. Now, I wish you the best of luck in the next couple of weeks, Libras, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.